Life really is generous to those who pursue their personal legends. This quote from The Alchemist is something that's resonated in me for a while now. So, who am I? My name is Christopher Graves. I'm an actor, I'm a rapper, producer, and a recent Full Sail graduate. But most of all, I'm a humanitarian. See, I had this belief that everybody's dreams, goals, and aspirations are so uniquely specific that if we all did what we truly felt in our hearts, nothing would go undone. So how do we foster this individuality, this innate creativity, and how do we allow it to flourish? That, my friends, is where co-creation comes in. With us, everybody wins. Co-creation is essentially a global network. What we want to do is supply services to any individual on a global scale through the practices of love, positivity, creativity, and fairness in all business dealings. There is a way for you to live and conduct business when everyone walks away from the table feeling better than they walked up to it. I'm from a little place in South Jersey called Egg Harbor City. Growing up, I always called it a black hole because nothing escapes a black hole. It was full of former football and basketball stars, singers and actors and musicians who had been reduced to crackheads and dope fiends sleeping on the front porch of my apartment building. It's disheartening to watch dreams die daily. But there was always one thing that I held on to. One thing that carried me past certain death and destruction to the peace that is found in true empowerment. That was rap music. You see, I wrote my first rap when I was 6 years old. I wrote it for a girl in my lunch class, and I wasn't even allowed to listen to rap back then, so I'm not even 100% sure where it came from. But I wrote that rap at 6, and I've never looked back. When I was 10 years old, I told my grandmother, who was a teacher, that I wanted to be a famous rapper when she grew up. She told me that she had had a student who had also wanted to be a famous rapper, and that now he was dead. I'm sure her heart was in the right place, but to my little 10-year-old self, that was terrifying. I didn't understand why the thing that I loved the most was synonymous with death and destruction. So at that point, I made a decision to use my gifts and my abilities for positivity and for the betterment of humanity. I'm not going to stand here and tell anyone to harm another individual through my lyrics, through my action, or anything else that I do. Co-creation is the result of that desire. I believe that we're each a thread in this massive tapestry, this tapestry that is creation. And each thread is important, each thread is beautiful, and each thread is unique. And when we all come together and bring our uniqueness to the table, we can make some amazing things happen. So how will this all work? I'm going to simplify this as much as possible. Step 1, John has an idea. Step 2, John contacts co-creation. Step 3, John has instant access to mentors, supplies, architects, funding, you name it. Step 4, John brings his idea to fruition. Listen, you don't even have to have an idea to benefit. I myself am an idea man. I have a lot of ideas that can make a lot of people a lot of money. Here are just a few. Listen, you're going to succeed. All of you, I promise. Focus on that. There are 7.4 billion people on Earth. Don't get too caught up in what the people in your hometown are doing. There are more than enough resources to access. I see a vibrant world in our future. A world where an idea on Tuesday can have you on a plane to creation by Thursday. This network will literally streamline the creative process. Lend a helping hand. Spread the word. Be the change you want to see in the world, and be a part of the movement that's taking humanitarianism to the next level. Because with co-creation, everybody wins. Thank you.